your freedom. Say that to the people that have been standing up for 3 months for their freedom.
They started at one point going, what about the black kids that are killed? I was like, by your people.
The cop was definitely filming.
My car back there. I didn't know. Did you too? Yeah, and I don't keep my Trump stickers out, but mine are on the dashboard, and I usually flip them. But I didn't know what was going on here. I was totally in the dark.
Yeah, they don't actually destroy anything.
I hope not.
They don't.
Excuse me? Can we interview someone? Talk to them.
I would say, I'm sure someone will talk. The little one with the Blue Lives Matter flag is one of the ones who's always here.
With the Blue Lives Matter flag?
Yep, the little one up front. It's ABC trying to get an interview. So we got a bunch of, we got Spectrum News out here as well, a bunch of larger media companies. The word's starting to get out about what's been happening here with the weekly Black Lives Matter protests. Police officers save more black lives than anyone else. They do fact check on that. Colin Kaepernick. Saying nobody here is oppressed. She's about to talk slavery with him. This reporter is so surprised.
are you saying that those people are asking for what they're demanding, what they want?
They want fairness of cost. Defunding is not fairness. Defunding, you're taking. Okay, so my 13-year-old daughter.
Defunding is not fairness.
What do I do? Call a social worker? Really? No. Hey, we don't fund the police. So, okay. One thing they said last time. I'm listening. All police officers everywhere should be wearing body cams. I don't know where we agree with that. Destruction, chaos, rioting, looting, burning. That's not okay.
So what's the response? Those folks and the folks over here join. For everyone to come together. What type of results that you do? I can tell you that. What they got to do is
So if they were to say all lives matter and we were to stand together and say, yes, police accountability is needed, yes.
That's all he has to say. Look it up.
Just giving a history lesson here. Right. Oh, that's great. He got a lot of good clips in that one. So they're making a stand by turning their backs.
Promise never to call the police if you're in trouble.
Yeah,
Tax dollars.
very hypocritical.
Just you on the sign something saying you won't call the police if you're in trouble. I support you a little bit more if you did that.
Said he would support them if they signed something saying that they wouldn't ever call the police if they're in trouble. I don't know that anybody calls the police already.
What I'd like to know is how the president of a civic association, which I know very well over there, is standing to defund the police when she did last year a picnic, a free picnic for all emergency responders at the Civic Club. So to me, that's very hypocritical.
It's politicians for you. You can't trust any of them.
Well, you know, she made that her special pet project to have all first responders come for a special picnic.
So you don't think it was genuine?
Well, I'm
She doesn't appreciate first responders, and
well, now
because
she's
she stands
standing
with.
there defunding the police. So don't you find that to be a bit hypocritical?
So the defunding doesn't mean they take away all their money. There's an exorbitant amount of money that goes to police. So she might want it to come to her programs instead of going to police.
No, she has nothing to do with her programs. I was the president there before she was. I know what the programs are, and there's pretty much zilch, none. She's lucky she can keep that place alive.
So maybe she wants some money from the police budget to get that.
But how would you be able to do that? You have to actually get grants. That's not the way you do things on a civic association. You don't ask for funding that's being defunded by a Newport Richie police program and give it to somebody who's an unincorporated town who has nothing to do with anything except for the fact you're lucky you can get your garbage picked up.
Do you feel like she played your side, and now she's playing this side? She's playing both, or what are you upset about?
I just think there's too much hypocritical approaches. You know, I think she's playing two sides.
Right.
So you either pick one side or you pick the other side, but you don't play two sides. Because you cannot hold an official position in a civic organization, an association for a neighborhood, and be protesting one thing and then trying to drum up the support from the same people you're protesting against.
That's what they do. They want all the votes from whatever side they can get them.
They're not getting votes from the police, that's for sure.
Thank you for sharing that.
What's that?
Thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Appreciate it. This is Pasco's finest. Got a brass knuckle ring on his hand there. Start taking a selfie. Let me help you out, bud. So they're upset that the president of the Civic Association threw an event for first responders and is now standing on the BLM side.
Well, at least we got a car between us if they try to attack. That car will block all the bottles if they try.
And nobody's ever thrown a bottle over here. There's been no destruction in Pasco County. Or in Pinellas County. Woman was concerned that she left her Trump stickers on her car and was afraid the BLM side would damage her vehicle because of it. It just isn't true. They don't do that. Not here anyway. Double flag there. Extra proud. Yeah, I guess the couldn't afford Spotify Premium. Trump must not be helping them as much as they think. Chicago, black on black and abortion clinics he just threw out there. All deflection.
Oh, we didn't hear what you said. We don't listen to comments.
Get the fact that people don't get offended.
He just falls on this side.
Very brave people over there.
I know.
That's a new one too. Black lives aren't special. Is something they keep saying. Pasco's finest. Saying don't call the cops, call Obama when you're in trouble.
I don't know why I'm smiling. I'm wearing a mask.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna leave in 5, so if you need water, you need to make a sign. We're gonna head out in 5 minutes.
It took me a minute. I'm like, just the mask guy pointing at me.
Be prepared for people to hunt us down in trucks. Just ignore them, that's what they do. Alright, y'all, for anyone that has missed it that just showed up, we're gonna do our best.
Be prepared for them to hunt you down in trucks. That's just what they do.
We're going to do our best to ignore them. We like to show Pasco County that they're the terrorists, not us. Let them look crazy. Also, if you guys need any water or any medic attention, just, raise your hands and try to get somebody's attention in a yellow vest. Anyone in one of these vests, they can assist you guys.
Again with the burn loop murder.
You want this to go? I haven't gone over.
We've got pretty much the same 5 talking points. And this is what they do every week here.
Alright, y'all, I'm going to move to the front so we can start lining up.
And you have 2 sides of the street. You have fighting for civil rights and equality.
Again, y'all, we're going to ignore the blasphemy across the street,
Don't
okay?
want civil rights and equality. It's a very simple equation.
Why would we say his name if he got justice within 24 hours? He got justice within 24 hours. Why are we saying his name? Why would we say his name? He got justice. What are you talking about? Did he not get justice within 24 hours? We're asking for justice for people that still
Talking about Cannon. They want to say Cannon's life.
Why are you so mad? Why are you so angry, man? What did we do to you? Why are you so angry? Why would no? You say our name. Say our name. Breonna Taylor, killed her bed 8 times. No justice. Say our name. Breonna Taylor was killed in her bed. How many shots? 8 shots. Breonna Taylor was killed in her bed. How many shots? 8 shots. Breonna Taylor was killed in her bed. How many shots? 8 shots. How many shots? How many shots? How many shots? Say his name for that little boy. It's sad, but you guys are using him dying as a political statement, and it's sad. That little boy lost his life, and you're using him to show your hate against BLM. You guys are pathetic and sad. Let that little boy rest in peace, y'all. He got justice. His killer is in jail, and he'll probably be in there for life. If one of y'all kills me, you'll probably get 30 days. Miss me with that bullshit. Y'all look dumb. Dumb, and dumber. Let's go, y'all. Everybody, let's line up. When they say his name, say he got justice. Say his name, he got justice.
George Floyd was a criminal, he says. Criminal.
Stay with him.
Hey,
Thank you. Appreciate it. He said, "Oh, you piece of shit, come over here." Yeah, they just want their participation trophy. It's amazing they have nothing better to do. There's nothing much more important than civil rights in this country. That's why BLM is here. They're here because they don't want that. They feel that Black Lives Matter is an attack on white people. And really, it has nothing to do with them.
Hey, I'm so glad you're on social distancing. Aren't you aware we're in the middle of a pandemic? And kill everybody with the pandemic stuff.
Got a cop at the end of the block.
Our streets!
Now, the police do circle pretty consistently here as well.
We on the freedom side! We're 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 on the freedom side!
They stay on the sidewalk out here.
They always think we're leaving, but we have an agenda.
Spread the loving word of peace.
We have an agenda. We don't have time.
This is a huge group too. They could easily take the streets. They stay on the sidewalk.
Stand up, fight back! 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 No peace! No police!
I can't shout.
No peace! No peace! Police!
Saving for that.
Cop over there. Pretty much got the whole route mapped out. Again, they haven't caused any damage here. There's been no businesses looted. No property damage, no graffiti here. As long as they've been marching. They stay on the sidewalks, do not obstruct traffic. Yet the police follow them constantly.
Power to the people! 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 Power to the people!
see one flag still waving down there. Looks like they're gonna group up.
Jordan, of course, we got just in the nick of time with the AAC and the sports club. But nothing okay.
There's another one. Everybody's staying within the crosswalk. No traffic obstruction. There's really nothing that says these people are violent at all.
Justice!
And they're met with aggression that can't be for any other reason than racism.
Now! Shut it down! Shut it
White supremacy is alive and well here in Pasco County. Every corner. There's another cop. So why are they so aggressively monitoring this march if there hasn't been any damage done at any point? I could understand if they've gone on a tear, busted out windows. There's been no such thing here, so why are the police closely monitoring this march? Let's hear it in the comments.
I got water here too.
You hear what's happening in Little Havana, in Miami? Yeah, it's the whole community. They started it. Their community. It was outright school. And now because they're on playgrounds, because Miami's flooded. At this point, the community is on high ground. It's so freaking high that people can't even afford to live there. And this is there. They built it. It's sad. Gentrification.
Waiting at the light.
They said Reisman is not what we think. I thought he was pretty liberal and progressive.
Cops again. Oh, 2 of them that time. So this march is harassed by Blue Lives Matter people. And then when they start walking, they're being intimidated by the police constantly. There's another cop, and there's one sitting on the side, just waiting. Has anyone figured out why there's so many cops for a march that has caused $0 in property damage during their marches? Seems a lot of people in the comments are confused. Police don't actually stop crime.
Black lives, they matter here. Black lives, they matter here.
Another cop off in the distance.
Black lives, they matter here.
Does this look like a gathering
You don't get no
that
peace.
needs that many police?
You don't get no peace. You don't get no peace.
It's
You
almost
don't
like
get
an
no
escort.
peace. You don't get no peace. You don't get no peace. No peace. You don't get no peace. Jerry Brown. Jerry Brown. Jerry Brown.
Beautiful park here.
Flag, BB.
Oh, yeah. See how the arrow is? That's the top.
Water over there, Mr. Washington.
There's a beautiful stage they've got here.
Actually, I should, yeah. Yeah, I should. Is that the electrolyte? Yeah, I should. Gotta stay hydrated.
Plainclothes police actually do not stop crime from happening. They actually enable more crimes so they can build a bigger case. So they actually take part in quite a bit of crime.
Is that supposed to be like not obvious? Or?
Right. The security guy over here.
You want this? It's the last one.
Come on.
That's all you want?
Anybody need a water?
We're not out here for just one black woman that you feel old. So honestly, we could never say all the names that you about here. Exactly. So we like to go over a list of names I have. I'm going to go over some on this list. And we just like to say justice for all the brothers. I'm going to get that title. Again, this is not just about Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Elijah McClain, Sandra Bland, list goes on and so many, okay? So I'm just going to go over a couple of these lists. And like I said, just repeat what I said, okay? Justice for Breonna Taylor.
Justice for Breonna Taylor.
Justice for Stephen Clark.
Justice for Stephanie Clark.
Justice for Tamir Rice,
Justice for Tamir Rice.
who is only 12 years old.
Who's only 12 years old.
Justice for Alton Sterling.
Justice for Austin Sterling.
Justice for Freddie Gray.
Justice for Freddie Gray.
Justice for Elijah McClain.
Justice for Elijah McClain.
Justice for Ahmaud Arbery.
Justice for Ahmaud Arbery.
Justice for Mike Brown.
Justice for Mike Brown.
Y'all don't have to say the ages. I just want to point out certain ones. He was only 18 years old. Justice for Tanisha Fondille.
Justice for Tanisha Fondille.
Justice for Eric Gardner.
Justice for Eric Gardner.
Justice for Tanisha Anderson.
Justice for Tanisha Anderson.
Justice for George Floyd.
Justice for George Floyd.
Justice for Trayvon Martin.
Justice for Trayvon Martin.
Justice for Ayanna Jones,
Justice for Ayanna Jones.
who is only 7 years old. Justice for Corey Jones.
Justice for Corey Jones.
Justice for Jordan Edwards.
Justice for Jordan Edwards.
Justice for Sandra Bland.
Justice for Sandra Bland.
The last one on this list before we go to the hundreds of black women that have been killed by police brutality that goes unnoticed is the last one is Justice for Jerry Brown. Jerry Brown is actually right here in our county, Pasco County. He was shot and killed by the Pasco County Sheriff's Office. He literally had about 11 seconds before they shot and killed him. It took them about 4 years to release the video, and they finally did, and it goes to show they literally just took him out. The reason why us being gathered here is so important is they're trying to target Marlo Jones right here, a peaceful man that has been influence to the community. He has been nothing but peaceful, and they targeted him by lying and saying he assaulted a police officer. They know by doing that, every time he is stopped for a like a traffic stop, they're going to target him. They're going to see that on him, they're going to target him, and they're going to feel they have the right to act aggressively with him and possibly kill Marlo Jones. Again, the fact that the Newport Chief Department said that he assaulted a police officer is 100% a lie. It is not true. This is why we are here. The police are doing these things and getting away with it all the time. They did the same thing to Jerry Brown, and they shot and killed him for a minor drug situation, okay? We can no longer stand for this. One more time, I just want to say, justice for Jerry Brown. Justice for Jerry Brown. We also are here again to drop the charges on Marlo and Stephanie. Drop the charges on Marlo and Stephanie. And if we don't get it, we're not stopping. Me
assault on black women, even with DNA evidence, they were not charged with a crime. So when we say her name, type that in and watch the video and share with other people, because you'll be surprised how many women have lost their lives unnecessarily to police and you don't know about us. So if there's 100 on that, imagine how many more that you don't know about. And like I said, that was done 4 or 5 years ago. And it's continuing to increase. So I just want everybody to know, when we say Black Lives Matter, and I bring this with me, because the Black Lives Matter started with Trayvon Martin, and Trayvon Martin, Sabrina Fulton, mom gave me this when we were trying to get the repeal of the Stand Your Ground. He's been all the way to California and back. So I have been marching, but I want you to understand, it's not that we're against lives. We're just saying apply the laws equally to us as white people. So when we talk about systemic racism, it's embedded in the policies that protect law enforcement, their Bill of Rights, the use of force metrics, even your state attorney, will they indict or will they not indict? And the FDLE, that's supposed to do all the investigation independently, most of them are retired law enforcement officers right from the same county that they're investigating. So when you look at the policies, and that's what we're talking about, reforming police and criminal justice, the policies disproportionately affect people of color, especially black people, and they're not applied equally. They're not applied equally. Just as August 7th, a young man was running, they didn't have a warrant on him, in Orlando at the Florida Mall, shot in the back. Our sheriff department decided not to release the video until 6:45 on election day, in which he was re-elected. And he clearly sees the man had no gun, and he was running, and he was not a threat. And then they used the N-word on the video. So we've collected all kinds of information. So the reason why I'm here is throughout the state and throughout the country, we're teaming up to collect data to show how this happens so many times. Because believe it or not, when people see it in black and white with numbers, then their mind change. Or they're getting caught with the lies. So I always hear, I want to go home. I want to go home from a traffic citation. 2, I haven't broken any laws. Give me my ticket and let me go. If you're afraid of me because of the color of my skin, or you're afraid of my nephew who's 17, who's gotten to talk since he was 8 years old because his last name is Gelser, you will understand how important it is for you to stand up and bring more to the table, but hold your elected officials accountable and don't give them a pass when they don't change the policy. Hold them accountable. I know I wasn't supposed to talk, but I have to say that. Orlando, Florida is number 1 in the country for excessive force cases. They changed their use of force measures from 6 levels to 4 levels. They can use a chemical agent, warning at first contact based on their discretion. So when y'all heard about 8 can't wait, we created a police accountability task force, and you've seen some of our data that we've collected. We're still number 1, even changing the policy, they're still number 1, but as a statistician, you don't have to believe one thing I say. Go to mappingpoliceviolence.com, and you will begin to see how rampant it is when it comes to systemic racism embedded in the police department, and how their Bill of Rights continue to protect them year after year, and they're not being charged with crime. And if we were being charged with crime, we'd be locked up, peace gone away. So, once again, why do they need that much protection? So, independent review boards, citizen review boards, unless they're independently, and we have subpoena power like they have in California, we look good sitting in front of people, but we actually just giving them a pass on what they're doing. We need to, as people, November 3rd is coming. Vote. I can tell you I voted for, but that's not the point. Can you still hear me? That's not the point. officials report cards. And Mayor Dyer gets an F every year. Every year for his policies on gentrification, environmental, and all kinds of stuff. So when we say systemic racism is alive and well, it's embedded in the policy. Look at the policies that come about. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all, racism, systemic racism, the oppression of black people is in every corner of America. We have to get rid of it everywhere. Everywhere. Because you know what? Whether there's 20 black people, 6, 10, 20, it don't matter. We have to get rid of it everywhere. To do that, we have to unite and no longer be silent. Black folk, we got to stand up and, you know, white people, we can no longer be silent. I don't know. You guys are out here, but at the end of the day, we cannot stop doing what we're doing until we get that we can't rest. We can't decide that we're going to stop. We have to apply the pressure and keep the pressure. Because this has been happening for too long. So we can't just, we got to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until we get the justice that we deserve, the equality that we deserve. And that's the bottom line, y'all. Every time one of you that are here again, I know I can think too much, but unity means a lot to me, all right? Like, I lost, and I don't mean to bring up my personal information, but I lost my whole entire family over this. And you would say, why? You're black. Why would you lose your whole family? I did. I don't talk to my sisters, my mom, and anyone. I've gained a family through you guys. Through watching y'all stand up for not just my life, but for all black people's lives. And I thank y'all on a personal level. I thank y'all, okay? Individually, I thank every last one of y'all, okay? Every last one of y'all matter. Don't think that you being here is not seen, it's not important. Every single time you show up, it matters, it counts, and it makes a difference. Again, I'm gonna say it again. I fucking love every last one of y'all. And yes, I cuss when I'm passionate. I love y'all.
I made sure based on your ordinance that I purchased 9 homes that are not fit. This is only 30. This is only 30, and I brought some homes in the room.
If I get a ticket in the mail, y'all know that it's illegal. So I just want to say to everybody, I know it's raining, but you know what? I want to thank you all for coming out. The love. I just want y'all to give a round of applause for all the love on today, okay? There's so much love right here that I know it is scaring all the racist people crazy right now. When they all come together, that's when they get scared. That's when they get worried.
This doesn't stop it.
It's what they're scared of. We're not going to let them divide us. We're going to end the systemic racism right here in Newport Richie. You may ask, how do I know it's systemic racism right here in Newport Richie? Well, my family has been here, like I've told a lot of y'all, since 1925. I remember hearing my grandmother, Dorita Harline, tell stories about how black people couldn't go outside when the city streetlights went off. I remember the stories of all the racism. I remember growing up in the 90s being called the N-word. I remember being pulled out of class by my teacher, whose husband was a Pasco County sheriff's officer, showing me mugshots of some black person I've never seen in my life. I was just a kid. I remember those days. So when I can tell you personally that systemic racism exists. And that is why we're out here today, because we want to see it come to an end. Our children deserve to grow up. Why do they have to keep doing what our parents had to do in protest? We are tired.
Bunch more police here. So 5 cruisers now.
I want to thank all of you for standing up for me, showing me all the love and support. It's truly amazing. Thank you.
I recently, I just broke up with my boyfriend. He took the car.
Police defunding themselves by sending 15 cars after the march the whole time. There's another one there.
Yeah, it's a nice escort. Pretty much escorting us through the town.
He did. He is, yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I'm out of city.
Yeah, the opposite of Antifa is Hitler. So think about that. If you're not anti-fascist, you're a Nazi.
Is it weatherproof?
Resistant?
Yeah. No, not really.
My name's Harvey. I'm 19 years old. Ever since this issue has been happening, I've been out protesting. I've been out in Tampa. I've been out to St. Pete. I actually got ambushed with my partner out in St. Pete. I just want to say that I had a mother who worked for the Fort Ridge Police Department. I know for a fact today that if she was alive, that she would be standing amongst us, knowing that this is injustice that the police department is doing amongst people. I will stand and I will fight every second and every minute of my life to make sure that everyone gets treated equally. I am part of the LGBT community, so I know a lot of discrimination, and I see a lot of injustice amongst a lot of other communities. I apologize, I'm but I just wanted to come out and say that I love seeing all of this. I love seeing everybody out here. I love seeing you. And I just want to say that I'm so thankful that all of you are out here. That's my recommendation. Thankful that everyone's out here supporting and showing that this is wrong. Fighting until we are given the right thing. This will not stop, and I won't stop. And I know that.
Heavier rain salt.
So, I know this is the first part. This wasn't really planned, but I want to thank you all for coming out.
If it does start coming down, that's rally up.
Because I know this is so wrong. Wrong. We're all in it together, y'all. It's like
Tony says Antifa are the definition of terrorism. So being against Hitler and Nazis is the terrorist group, the ones that fought them. Would that not make America terrorists? Because they were anti-fascist at one point.
All right, y'all. I'm trying to decide if the money was the rainbow way. I don't know. I just don't know.
Everything heavy stuff.
Good evening, everybody. Hello. My name is Bill Dumont. I'm the president of the city. Coming out here and showing there's equality among people of good character and good reputation. You folks have been out here for several weeks. And now, you made the authority that you're appointed. You know that you're here and you're not going away until you say.
Interesting that fighting for civil rights is considered destroying this country. What's up with that?
Come forward
They're destroying the white supremacy that built this country.
with authority in Newport Richie and put their demands on the table. Because that's what they're deciding. They're tired of you and they know you're not going away. And the only way you're going to go away is that you get what you're looking for. So I will be talking to the two Ninas, Marlo Jones, and I've talked to the city manager. They are ready to come to the table. That's what you were looking for. Once change is made here, and I've talked to Nina, it's on to the next locality to make sure they change. And then the next, and then the next.
up to these people. And after that, see the state of my organization. We haven't shot and killed too many people, but that's not counting the ones that was killed in another manner. So folks, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Tax has been in existence for 4 years. We've been out here fighting. You folks step forward, and I'm dear you Lord, but I'm so damn proud of you. I am so proud of you.
Thank you. Take the whole side, y'all. Take the whole community to make a thing.
Now next week, as I said, I'm going to reach out to Man. What got a first name? Debbie Man, correct. I'm going to reach out to Debbie Man and say the group have agreed. They will sit at the table with you and they'll tell you what they want. They're not going to tell you everything, but they want every officer wearing a body cam. Not let the sheriff's department, who's mandated to wear body cams, but they wear them so the camera does not pick up what it's supposed to pick up. Also, you want each police agency to have a citizens oversight committee. You want to make sure Newport Richey police do not have the problem of hiring a police officer who's been fired from another agency. Gotta stop. You need to know who the bad actors are, and they need to go. They need to go. So again, I'm going to cut this short and just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. But I'll tell you this, I would be remiss if I didn't say to you, each and every one of you who's not registered to vote, do it. Yes. Do it. Do it. What do you say? Don't fool out. So I'm challenging each and every one of you who are not yet registered to vote. Go and register now so you can cast a ballot. And I'm not going to tell you who to vote for because I don't need to preach to the choir. So Red, get out there, register to vote as soon as you can. Thank you, and I'm proud of you guys again.
So, I don't know why you all are obsessed with black people being out here. White supremacy is a problem that white people created. It's up to them to fix it. There's a lot of diversity in this crowd. I saw only angry white people on the opposition. So if racism isn't an issue, why is it only white people that are upset about Black Lives Matter? Every comment in this chat against BLM are all white people. There are no black people against BLM here in Pasco. It's exclusively white.
I saw how much it needed reform, how much everybody here wanted reform. And I saw that people have been fighting to make that happen.
Not here in Pasco, Jenny. It's only white people.
Pasco
What's up with that? We can look back through these comments too. I bet you it's 95% white people that have a problem with all of this. But racism's not a thing.
And I'm saying that to you as a black female lesbian. Right when it's been wrong. We want justice for Marlo. We want justice for Ken. What's the fact is understanding that that intersectionality can full force when those two individuals are transfers and a black man steps in front of a racist to defend a black woman, which is Nina behind me. So two people from two different sexualities came together to protect this.
And you all do know the difference between Black Lives Matter, the movement, and the organization, right?
Show me what unity looks like. 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 Open, otherwise we're going to start heading out. Yeah, real quick, one more, and then we can start using the bathroom and head out. So I just wanted to tell everybody that we are planning on doing a mile stretch of 19 to clean it up, and because we like to say that while we're out there, we're using water bottles and stuff. So if any guys would like to join us, please reach out to me. I would love to have y'all help and appreciate it. That's all.
So how is BLM destroying the country other than fighting systemic racism and white supremacy? Because those things are coming down. And you seem to take that as an attack on America, which this country was built by white men for white men. It's amazing that people don't remember who built this country and what their interests were.
And then the other guy are talking and they're like, I'm just observing, like I find it interesting. I think that's not other people that all
So, you guys seem to think that there's a burning, looting, and rioting everywhere. There's not.
check this out.
The only fires in Portland are in the middle of the street, away from vehicles, away from buildings. They're actually controlled fires that scare the hell out of the police. But they are not destroying anything.
Where did you have this?
What up, buddy?
Right?
Still live streaming?
Yes, sir. Trolls are hot today. We appreciate your support.
Yeah, that it is.
Every comment shows more people that there is no rioting or looting or violence or anything going on.
Not enough police here, though.
Right.
There's another one back over there, too.
Yeah.
There's more.
Let's go somewhere. Yeah, I was in Portland and I saw it in person. Those fires are not in any way threatening buildings. Even the one that was in front of the East Precinct was in a concrete trash can. And the building was not in danger. So one day you all will wake up and realize that you're being played by Fox News. It's very obvious. I love when people tell you you're lying because you saw things with your own eyes and have like personal experience. No way. That can't be true.
Camera don't lie, baby.
So next time you're watching a fire in Portland, take note of where it is placed and what's around it. If they were actually rioting, every building would be destroyed. They had 2 officers last night surrounded because their riot vehicle left them behind and they were scared shitless. Yet protesters did not hurt him. An actual riot means anything in the way gets destroyed. No, Deborah, learn what a riot is. I think a lot of you need to look up the Rodney King riots. That's what a riot is. Look up when Atlanta won the Super Bowl, or when Boston won the World Series.
This ain't a riot, it's a revolution. It's different. Different rules apply.
Yeah, they haven't. None of these people have actually seen a riot. It's the most peaceful riots I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They are alongside the buildings. They are not actually threatening the buildings. And those are stone and concrete buildings. They are not in danger. Yet the Proud Boys were literally pulling a gun on somebody yesterday. Pulled a .357 revolver, firing paintballs and pepper spraying people. They were escorted to their vehicles by police, and when they left, the police then turned on the protesters, declared it an unlawful assembly. What's up with that? So a lot of y'all are being told that there's rioting, and you believe it. I don't know if you've ever seen a riot. A riot consumes entire city blocks. So throwing fireworks is not equivalent to pepper spray, paintballs to the face, and pulling a gun. The fact that that man will not face any charges should tell you exactly how deep the systemic racism is. Joe, there's riots declared almost every night, so the police can use a certain level of force. But if you notice who's doing the most damage, who's firing tear gas into residential communities, who's got their sirens blasting at incredible decibels throughout residential communities. This is just based on 1,000 hours of real world experience that I've spent traveling the country and covering these.
Right. By that White House.
So the Proud Boys are a designated hate group. That's official. This guy's harassing that woman. So Proud Boys are an official hate group. BLM is not. Y'all are even slower than I thought. The police do push them into neighborhoods. They start at the precincts. Multiple precincts are not very good strategic locations for the police. They cannot sneak up behind the groups, so they push them into residential neighborhoods every night. And the neighbors have had about enough. They are pissed at the cops out in Portland. Yep, whoever is doing this video is for civil rights and on the right side of history. We appreciate you all documenting your racism for future generations to be ashamed of your last name. And again, my opinions are based on real world experience. For the last 3 months, I've traveled in person. Places like Richmond, Graham, North Carolina, Seattle, Portland. Seen it in and out in real life on all sides. Black people aren't the only ones getting screwed by white supremacy. There's actually still stolen land. And these protests will continue for years. I hope y'all are ready for that. This is not just a flash. This is gonna happen for years until white supremacy is dismantled. Yeah, I do support fighting fascism. If you don't, you're a piece of shit.
Maya, we're leaving.
You people really don't like hearing that white supremacy is going down. This is great. Right, fake news. Look at all the editing and all the music that's been added to sway you. Oh, Trump boat out there.
Halfway ground.
People saying black people commit a lot of crime. You should check out the white collar crimes that are committed. How about the billionaires that looted billions of dollars during Corona?
Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people!
Again, there's been no property damage at all from this group here in Pasco. Yet they are constantly tracked by the police. If police patrolled the north side as much as they patrol the south sides of cities, white people would get in a lot more trouble too. Undercover there, undercover truck.
Charges on Marlo and Stephanie. Drop the charges on Marlo and Stephanie. Drop the charges on Marlo and Stephanie. What do we want? Now! What do we want? What do we want? Now! What do we want? That's it! What do we want? Now! That's it!
When Trump wins, this will continue. If you like these protests and want to end white supremacy, please vote for Donald Trump. It will inspire more people to join.
Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Ain't no good! Ain't no good! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police!
So what is infuriating about this march down the sidewalk during the day with no laws being broken? The only reason you're upset about this is because you don't want equal rights. It's very simple.
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
So American passports are not valid in many countries right now. There's actual border restrictions due to COVID because we can't get that under control. Only country in the world can't figure it out. So that's kind of embarrassing. Notice that clock following.
Black lives, they matter here. 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 Black lives, they matter here.
There's a black president for 8 years. That's correct. How many years were there white presidents?
Defund the police! We want peace! 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 Defund the police!
Again, I'll wait for that number. How many years were white men president for? But there was 8 years of Obama, so. There's another cop car constantly patrolling these marches. Yet again, no damage has been done from these marches. Grammar is still atrocious on the Bork side. So judging by a lot of your grammar, it's obvious we need to defund the police and refund education. Education budgets have been getting cut drastically.
Power to the people.
And it's obvious.
Power to the people. 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 This is what unity looks like. This is what unity looks like.
Dave, this has already been declared a war on white supremacy.
This is what unity looks like. This is what unity looks like.
That's a full-on T-Rex. I've talked to that T-Rex. He's not a racist Rex.
Does it move? Any waters?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people.
Justice! Now!
Love it, they just stand there.
Now! Justice! Now!
Shut it down!
Shut it down! Shut it down!
You don't get no peace! You don't get no peace! You don't get no peace! You don't get no peace!
What?
You don't get no peace! You don't get no peace! You don't get no peace! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
I love it.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Like, I love that you went like with this.
Yeah, we posted this in a few groups strategically to get the trolls over here. It seems to have worked. Thank y'all for boosting this this stream.
Money for school, not police! Money for school, not police! Woo! Money for what? Money for school, not police! Money for what?
Money for school, not police! Money for school, not police! Money for school, not police!
Money for what?
Money for school, not police!
Money for what? Money for school, not police! Money for what? Money for school, not police! Money for what? Money for school, not police! When I say abolish ICE, you say defund the police! Abolish ICE! Defund the police! Abolish ICE! Defund the police! Abolish ICE! Defund the police! Abolish ICE!
Defund the police! Defund the police! Defund the police! Ain't no good!
That's true.
Ain't no good! Ain't no good!
Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Ain't no good! Ain't no good! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Ain't no good! Ain't no good! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police!
More police down on the corner.
I'll be breaking down. Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect?
Let's say Black Lives Matter.
So you agree, Black Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter. Good job.
Black Lives Matter, right? This is why this whole county is racist. Anybody who says all lives matter and refuses to say Black Lives Matter is a racist. Hey, give me one more time. Yeah, thank you.
What is Trump doing for you? You have a lovely haircut, by the way. Very beautiful.
712.
Jesus is like ugly. Whose side are you on?
We're on the freedom side. We're on the freedom side.
You can. First Amendment, buddy.
The law, sir.
Keep it moving. This is all you motherfuckers are white. Keep you guessing.
Wrap it up, buddy. All lives matter.
Okay. Why can you not say Black Lives Matter?
All lives matter.
So why can't you say Black Lives Matter?
All lives matter.
I'm asking why you're physically unable to say Black Lives Matter.
So is it different than,
They're not.
than my life?
Black life's more important than my life.
They're-
or my
they're not.
child's life. It's not more important.
You're right. It's not. It's the
Shut the
same.
fuck up about it.
It's not an attack on white people.
It is an attack. It's an attack on all people.
All
races.
lives
Because they want to be equal?
I'm married to a Latino woman. It is an attack on all races. So shut the fuck up.
Why are you trying to separate us?
We're not. We're trying to unite everybody. Black lives should matter as
Stop
much
taking
as
the
everyone
fucking
else.
Picture. Like seriously.
Right?
What are you trying to fucking prove?
No, they shouldn't. Which is why all lives matter people are racist pieces of shit. That's why.
Also,
That's the
black people
thing.
aren't
You
racist.
can't even say
Latino
it.
people aren't racist.
I didn't say that.
Chinese people aren't racist.
People who refuse to say
human nature
all
can
lives.
be racist.
You chose to
Get
engage
the
with
fuck
everybody.
out of here, man.
You guys are doing it all on your own. You guys are crushing it, by the way.
Good.
You're holding it down.
Because that's why that man right there is going to be reelected for 4 more years, and every one of you
I hope so.
motherfuckers are going to be so fucking triggered, you ain't going to know what to fucking do with yourself.
There will be 4 more years of protest
There
if he
will
wins.
be 4 more years.
Of protest,
Bet
yes.
your ass as you stand there will be 4 more years.
Thanks for the content, guys.
Bye.
Get out of here.
Appreciate the content.
Bye.
Oh, we already got it. We're gonna make them famous. So that's an all lives matter conversation there for you.
So do all of we.
All right. Thanks for letting me expose that piece of shit.
Come on, y'all. Don't worry about it. They're crazy. Come on, y'all.
So, refusing to say Black Lives Matter. If you're not a racist, you should have no problem with that. And notice how I feel that it's an attack on all people. Black lives should not matter any more than anyone else's. They should matter the same. Oh, and they haven't mattered the same. That's the issue. So they're trying to say they deserve the same amount of respect, and white people are losing their minds.
mind. We are catching up.
Why would that be nice? We're doing it's the middle of a pandemic. So it's not for me, it's for you. A lot of these people are anti-maskers as well, which really shows a lack of common sense and care for anybody other than themselves. That's all they want, is to take care of themselves. Still no property damage.
Somebody's glasses.
This weirdo. Got a bunch of people still fighting down, they're just arguing with themselves now.
And Gatorade?
Water?
I have a Gatorade.
Yep. I don't have the waters anymore. They're up there.
All right.
You've got...
Keep it moving.
Oh, there is? I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Oh, I know too. How are you? Good.
Yeah, he seems to be talking to himself over there. Let's eavesdrop on that. This gives you a nice shot of the march in its entirety. That's pretty skittish.
But a moment of silence to show them. I mean, they see all of us out here. More people have died by their hands that are out here right now. Imagine how uncomfortable you are right now, and picture every one of our black brothers and sisters that have lost their life for no reason. We're not saying we don't commit crime. We're not saying that we don't do things wrong, but what we are saying is we should get our day in court. We should be able to live. We should get a ticket when we have a traffic stop. We shouldn't die. When a white person gets 1 year and we get 10 for the same crime, it's wrong. It is wrong. We can no longer, as people, if you call yourself human, We can no longer allow this to happen. We have to hold people accountable. No matter whose skin color it is, black, white, I don't care who it is. We can't stand for injustices anywhere. Anywhere. That means our brothers and sisters in cages, we gotta stand up for that too. We gotta stand up for everything. We gotta stand up for our trans brothers and sisters, our bi brothers and sisters, our gay brothers and sisters, our non-binary brothers and sisters. We gotta stand up for human life, y'all, because they're trying to take it away. I love y'all.
This is Trump's America that you're looking at, by the way. And if he wins, there will absolutely be 4 years of protests, nonstop. If anything, Biden wins, people might get complacent. This fire will continue for years.
Anyone that hasn't done so already, please go to Facebook and like our page. You can find it on Facebook, Pasco BLM, or just look up Black Lives Matter Pasco County on Facebook, and you can see all our future events.
Y'all don't love comments, do you?
What's that?
Y'all don't love comments on Pasco BLM, do you?
What do you mean? Oh, on the page?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
It's weird, because I go to the comment and I can't get anything.
Oh, well, have you made fucked up comments before? Have you been banned or blocked or?
As far as I know, I never made fucked up comments. Everything I've said about you guys has been on video.
Well, I don't know why you can't comment.
Oh, really weird. Send a message, see if anyone will talk to me, and nothing.
Oh. Why don't you go try and have a conversation?
Well, shit, dude, I was talking to you. Hell, I got you to join the march.
Denounce communism and I'll join the march.
I denounce communism.
Communism's not great, dude.
No, communism is completely different. It's basically what we got going on now, but with the democracy. It's called an oligarchy, and that's where, through communism, the government owns everything and they divvy it out. Socialism, especially like social democratic, or democratic socialism, which is what Bernie Sanders was talking about, where you still have democracy intact. You still got politicians, you got community leaders, you got city, local, or city, state, federal government, same shit as before.
So if I make $100,
what?
If I make $100,
yeah,
is it mine to keep? I have.
You still pay taxes, the same as before.
Okay.
But the only problem is the tax system is a little bit more fair. The 1% that are going away with without paying any federal taxes, like Google and Home Depot and fucking Lowe's and all these other big
Amazon,
multi-billion-dollar corporations not paying $0 in any federal taxes. Now
we pay corporate taxes, man.
What?
They pay corporate taxes. They don't pay shit, dude.
No,
you're paying the taxes.
I'm telling you, they paid $0.
We're all like no taxes for anybody.
Hey, everybody in these neighborhoods is slaves.
that sounds pretty socialist, right?
Everybody in these houses.
Now without interruption, my friend.
$100, you can't take it and give it to somebody.
We're all slaves.
Well, right now you're
45
giving away
don't care about you,
fucking
bro.
$15 to $30 away from it right off the bat. 15 to 30% of it.
Okay, so let's cut it to 5.
Across the board, everybody pays 5%, including the fucking billionaires, and they don't have any tax write-offs or anything else. No loopholes, no fucking write-offs,
So-
no
You
none of that.
understand why a tax write-off is in there? It's to allow you to pay less taxes.
Yes.
So do you think that there would be a better way of teaching more people to use write-offs so that they don't pay as many
Now,
taxes?
when it works better for the corporation that does the nurse or the middle-class family, where they're still paying 30%, but people who have massive amounts of wealth get less because they have more wealth, so they pay less. Really, they're paying more if you're talking numbers for numbers. They might be paying millions, and we might only be paying a couple thousand. But in terms of percentage of, if you got $100 and I got $100, and you only got charged $5 in taxes, and I got charged $15 in taxes. So do you understand where I'm getting more pissed off than you?
with that. I just want more freedom.
Yeah.
So you want more freedom. As a white man in America, you want even more freedom? You have all of the freedom.
To exercise my Second Amendment right.
Uh-huh.
Just get rid of that for everybody. Can we not have to have licenses so that everybody out here can be carrying?
Oh, it's about guns?
Everybody except for black people that have been charged with felonies specifically so they can't vote or have guns. What about why don't we start with equal sentences for the same crime? I mean,
but I'd actually like to see decriminalization of like petty drug crimes and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, that's a good thing.
I don't even like drugs. I hate drugs, but if you want to poison your body, man, go ahead.
It's a mental health issue. It's not a criminal issue. I'll go with that. Absolutely. Found some ground. I like it.
That's all I'm asking for, man. But nobody wants to talk to me except for you, and I guess you now want to talk to me.
and the thousands of people watching.
At the march is not the place to have discussions.
Here come the trolls saying there's only 140 watching. Meanwhile, we're on 9 different platforms right now.
I was told Google it.
Right, they're not supposed to do the work for you. If you're trying to find out information, they don't have to look it up for you.
Need to be done. I was told Google it. I'm asking your opinion.
Maybe they don't want to talk to you.
Well, how am I supposed to listen if they don't want to talk to me?
Google it.
You don't have to listen.
I just hit I'm feeling lucky. What the heck? I can get on there.
What's your question to them?
There they go. No, 139 people.
Dude, I'm not a Pasco guy, man. I'm against the quarantines and everything. They arrested some people doing
People are anti-mask.
because I don't want police shutting down. What's that, ma'am?
Does it make sense? Totally.
They had like the lowest amount ever. They shut down for 6 weeks.
Totally.
I came to their march and tried to ask them questions.
Right.
Yeah, well, they're a little busy.
Yeah, exactly. This is a capitalist country, and it will stay that way. Nobody is asking to change that system. They're asking for fairness within it. And if you don't see that oppression, you might be the oppressor. Sandra says, "Oh, I'm not rich. It's white people's fault." No. One, that's racist, because you assume that these people aren't rich. George Soros pays, $50 every month. That's a lie. Nobody's getting paid shit. Y'all see my Antifa check?
Wouldn't there be more people out there?
Right. These people do this for free, and that should scare the hell out of everybody. All this effort and no money. In fact, it costs money to do this. Make sure to get your Trump gear direct from China.
We don't need
to the march, man. No, we really need the support. Thank you.
The only people making money off of this are at the very, very top. Fox News is making quite a bit of money off this. Yeah, we appreciate the written record of racists here. The book coming out, written record of racists. We'll have lots of public comments that people have left. There's another cop just went down there. You guys are welcome to have your opinions. As racist as they may be, you are welcome to have them. And thankfully, again, they are written for all of history.
They matter here.
You can't do that. You just can't. You can't.
So there's no basements here in Florida. You all seem very confused. Nobody lives in a basement in Florida.
Black lives, they matter here. 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 Black lives, they matter here.
Yo, that drum is great. Thank you so much. I didn't make it.
Let me get a shot of that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
The chief is having an interview with ABC News, so we're just trying to see if we're trying to mess it up or what we're trying to do. So we're just trying to see.
The trolls are already home. They don't actually ever leave their house. Timo Salazar says, what I see is a bunch of zombies, repeating with the red-haired Anitfa girl chants. These racists, the racists are those zombies.
Let's go.
So, girl with the red hair hasn't made any chance. Clearly, you need some glasses.
Bring it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What y'all talking about? We at the police department, boy.
Tell the truth, chief. Tell the truth, chief. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Hey.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
We're on YouTube as well.
Y'all do not have problems with racism, right? Right? There's no problem with it. But I want to figure out why Marlo Jones was falsely accused of assaulting one of you. Which we know that's false, because you know we have the videos and the radios and everything you guys do. So yes, if any of you are good cops, how come none of y'all stood up? Why aren't none of y'all standing up?
Because no cops are
All of y'all are bad until the good ones stand up.
They're racist.
We see the lieutenant. We see what y'all doing.
Racist.
You know what you're proving to us? The 6% of black people here don't matter to y'all. This county's for white people, right? That's why y'all protect the trumpers. That's why y'all do what you do. Who do you serve and who do you protect? Not everybody. Who do you choose to serve and protect?
Yep.
This man right here, Marlo Jones, did not assault a police officer. You know it. We know it. We know it. Y'all know it. Y'all are better off fixing the shit right now. You guys are going to be known for a racist ass county for the shit y'all pulling. For the shit y'all been pulling. So tell ABC Action News the truth of what y'all been doing. Y'all been targeting us.
Tell the truth.
Not only that, y'all been giving us ordinances. Wait, stop. Y'all been giving us ordinances for these microphones. Where are they going to the trumpets and the black and blues and the hate churches? You guys are racist.
Three officers just walked out. I can see at least 2, maybe 4
And guess what? If it wasn't you and it wasn't you and it wasn't you and it wasn't you, then why aren't you standing up?
Sergeant J!
The bad police officers to make y'all look bad by not standing up. Y'all got some racist people in your police department.
Hey, Sergeant J, are you going to give the Trump supporters noise ordinance too? Sergeant, Lieutenant, are you going to give the Trump people noise ordinance too? Like you've been
Because y'all been discriminating, giving us noise ordinances, right? Trying to shut us down, right?
Hey, while Chief Bogart stays over there alive, I would just sit at your table. I would accept your friends 5 weeks ago.
We start moving these clothes. Everybody stay at a good distance. Stay at a good distance, y'all, because they're looking for the moment, so good distance.
Remember who pays you. It's the taxpayers of this city. Remember. How you doing, Todd?
It's funny that the Pasco Sheriff's Department didn't even want to touch it, but they were there.
Call out bad cops when you see him, Todd.
The shit done with. Where Valente ass at?
Come out, Todd.
What Valente?
Todd, we play football. We play basketball, Todd. So when you see a bad cop, call him out, Todd. You know I'm a
Call him out. Good cop, call him out. If you're a good cop, call him out. If you're a good cop, call him out. If you're a good cop, call him out.
Call him out.
How many African American police officers do you guys even have?
One.
Why? Wait. Why is black people in Pasco, in Newport Richie, 2 times more likely to be arrested? There's only 6% of us. Is it because we commit more crime? Y'all got some work to do, y'all.
Last time I was arrested, you had all your assault rifles. Because ABC Action News is out, the assault rifles and the military-style weapons are out.
Y'all try to get Marlo because he tapped your shoulder, y'all? Are you
But
she did it, he was there.
Yeah, they kill dogs for barking at them too.
And the video of him doing this is magically gone. Magically!
Okay.
And where is my phone? Where does Valente put my phone?
And now one of y'all took a knee with us. Not one of the police in Newport Richie came to us, tried to talk to us, tried to take a knee with us, tried to figure out where we're coming from. You want to know why?
Hey, take a knee.
This place is for white people. We don't care about black folks. Or will you go down as a racist ass police department? What do you want?
Hey!
What do you want?
Who do you serve and who do you protect?
Who do you serve and who do you protect?
Who do you serve and who do you protect?
Who do you serve and who do you protect?
Who do you serve and who do you protect?
Who do you serve and who do you protect? Who do you serve and who do you protect? Hey, one more thing I want to mention to them, y'all. You watch them, take down them. You watch them be assaulted. You watch people come up to us and assault us, and you guys go up after. But if we were to do anything those puppers and Pasco County have done to us, you would be upside our head. You have watched them run up down the truck, follow us, stop us. They have called out racial fucking words. The list goes on. And y'all have watched it happen. Watched it happen. Oh, most of y'all were at the basketball rally.
Yep.
Pictures with them. Keep it fine, y'all. We're not against the bad. We're not against good cops, y'all. We're against bad cops. And guess what? We don't see no good cops. Ain't none out here. Where are they? Where are they?
Yes, time to regroup, boys. Time to regroup.
Yeah. Tell ABC Action News the truth about Newport Richie.
Tell the truth!
Tell the truth! Tell the truth!
Tell the truth! Tell the truth! Tell the truth! Tell the truth!
Nobody calls the cops.
Tell the truth! 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 Tell the truth!
ABC Action News reporter there.
You do not care about Black lives. If you did, you would be standing with us. You do not. The cops in my heart. The cops in your heart. Don't go arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't go arrest me. Arrest the police. Don't go arrest me. Arrest the police. All right, y'all, let's move out because you know the police officers are getting bumped. We're going to take a knee. A moment of silence, and then we're going to go.
Let's go!
Another moment of silence. You see all these people out here? This is how many black people have been shot and killed.
Taking a knee, baby!
Take a knee!
Take a knee!
Are y'all taking a knee?
Take a knee!
Are y'all taking a knee?
Take a knee!
Police officers? You taking a knee or are you too proud?
Newport Richie.
It's how you do it. What was the singing name? What was the singing name?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is how you do it right there. Yeah.
Got a lot of whatabouts in the comments too. Sandra's pushing for the cover of the written record of racist books. do have pastors in this crowd as well. Jesus is walking with Black Lives Matter.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
I'm proud of each and every one of you.
Stand up, fight back! 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 No peace! No peace! No peace! Police!
All right, move out. Are you ready for bathroom Spartans? Sorry, I watched 300 last night.
There's a cop hanging out in a driveway. Oh no, sorry, that's a street.
On the freedom side. Whose side are you on? On the freedom side. Whose side are you on? On the freedom side. Whose side are you on?
Another one right down there.
Whose side are you on? On the freedom side. Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
Why are they stalking
Whose
this
side
group?
are you on, my people? Whose side are you on? On the freedom side. Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on? On the freedom side. Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on? On the freedom side. This is what unity looks like. 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 This is what unity looks like.
Awesome little bug.
Say his name, Jerry Brown. Say his name, Jerry Brown. Say his name,
Lots of people
Jerry
throwing yeast in the
Brown.
comments.
Jerry Brown.
Apparently a lot of you
Jerry Brown.
watch the freight broker.
Jerry Brown.
He's also a criminal.
Jerry Brown. Jerry Brown. Jerry Brown.
Police again.
Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor!
Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, cause the power of the people don't stop.
Doesn't matter what Breonna Taylor did. Police kicked in their door in the middle of the night.
Power to the people.
How many of you right-wing nut jobs would also have a gun in your hand if somebody did that? One, two. Shaking your head there.
They turned off. All right.
So again, what is so upsetting about this? There's no destruction. Is this a riot? Y'all consider this a riot?
No peace!
No peace. No peace. No peace.
But if it's out of the main area.
Hey man. The whole zombie thing must be the new Fox News talking point. Sure, we can find the clip of Fox telling people that there's zombies. Oh, to document his presence.
Maybe a little bit too much in a second, but...
It does. It feels really good. It does.
Hell yeah, fire department. Actual heroes. There's the Proud Girls. I mean boys, Proud Boys. Back here on our racist row in Newport Richey.
Good copy. Don't worry about them. Security team, drop to the rear.
No mask, but they're Trump supporters.
Yep, these are Proud Boys.
This is what the law says.
They are wearing the Proud Boy polo. They were earlier carrying a Proud Boys flag. Unless it's the Peanut Butter
Let
Boys.
them harass us.
They'll come.
Keep taking them pictures.
I got them.
Ah, y'all big man. Why y'all don't like black people and y'all got on black shirts? Ah, let's go.
Make them come.
Hey, make them come to us.
Yeah,
Let's ride.
Don't waste y'all time. Come on. Come on. They want it, they'll come.
They don't want no smoke.
Say racists go home.
Holy shit.
Clear intimidation tactic.
Copy. Repositioning.
Seems to be a signal.
Get it, you have a horn.
So you're looking at Trump's America. If you want more of this, vote for Trump, 100%. This isn't Biden's America. This is Trump's America.
That's the guy with the Punisher shirt on. That wears the flag. The one who has the Punisher.
They need a hand up.
Yeah, go see what's up.
So again, this is Trump's America. He is the president. This has all been happening under his watch. If y'all have problems with that, you should take it up with your commander-in-chief.
How much do you want to bet he doesn't get in trouble?
Well, he hasn't done anything wrong. Got him out of the car now.
they're continuing to march. They're going to go downtown.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
A little rainy day here in Florida.
Alright, I'll be right back, please.
Yes, sir. Still no property damage, no rioting, no looting. This is in Newport Richey, Florida. What about this? What about that? Well, whataboutism is not a thing. I don't. Live on.
Sorry, I know.
So there's no noise ordinance. Noise ordinance is 90 decibels, I believe, up until 9 o'clock. It hasn't been broken. Disturbing the peace by speaking out against white supremacy that a lot of people here in Pasco consider peace. That's their peace and comfort, is that they're white and they live in a system built and maintained by and for white people. I don't know why ending racism is a debate. Y'all are foolish. Sandra just says black crime. Okay, that makes sense. I think we've had about enough of Sandra for the day. Later. That's enough out of her. Garrett says there is no systemic racial issue or police brutality. Okay. Well, not for you. Because let me guess, white male, what do you know? What a surprise. They're out here in the rain marching, so. Yeah, I wanted Sandra to give us enough content for that upcoming book. Written Record of Racists. All lives do matter, that's right, including black lives. Kids' lives do matter. A weird little backup move there. They're doing an interview over there.
So I think Andy's wanting to leave. Kimberly said she would take you back to St. Pete if you want to stay. Yeah. I think they're just going to order pizza, but then they're going to do another.
I don't want to leave them.
I know. But she would have to make a trip for us. She said she's fine with that. I was like,
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 cop cars. So again, does anybody have an answer for why the police are following this march so closely? What's the reason for that? Matt Blair says, I do turn around. I don't know what that means. But good for you, buddy. It's like Trump proving that he can take a drink with one hand.
When's the last time you were there?
Yeah, there's really no good reason to vote for either of them. Except one's not a Nazi.
You ever figure out what's going on while they pulled over that dude?
that was confusing.
So it's all just fucking wrong.
They got pulled over for that. which is awesome. I'm trying to figure out, should we bother them or no? What do you think, John?
They're scared they're going to lose their jobs or they need overtime. Somebody commented as a response to why the police are practically stalking these marchers.
Everyone that's going to actually stay with us, just raise their hands. If you want to know how much is in order, we're going to march. All right. Everybody, okay. I mean, I don't think we can spend anything.
They got no bathroom. Why should she get to the She was rolling the dice.
All right, one more time. Whoever's going to stay with us,
She said she was going to roll the dice.
I don't know if maybe he was like, I just want some kids with me, but thinking she's trying to take him to the bathroom.
She definitely was.
She just found out.
Yep. I tried it.
So how much money is being spent for 20 officers and 10 patrol cars to follow a group of people that are causing no damage?
So I don't know if he just came from. I see. Thank you.
Oh, that's what.
I just got scared for a second. I was like,
Keep it
confused,
dry.
like, can you hear me? Then all of a sudden I couldn't hear him. I'm like,
Oh yeah. Another one down on that corner. Jim says if they're following y'all, who is out there fighting real crime? Well, the cops don't fight crime. They don't stop crimes from occurring. They prosecute when a crime has already occurred. So once they get a call that a crime has been committed, then they'll go do that. Instead, they would rather intimidate and harass this group. Two 75422 Florida plate. Tina does not agree that Black Lives Matter. Yes, that does make you a racist. The saying isn't Black Lives Matter more, it's Black Lives Matter. If you don't agree with that, you are a racist. If you don't agree with that, then you are in denial. You're the same people that would be fighting against abolishing slavery. These are big parking spaces. Alright. So we're going to wrap this up here. Appreciate you all hanging out. Thanks for the contributions to the written record of racist. Appreciate that. And, yeah, that's been Pasco Black Lives Matter March. We'll see y'all next week.
Fuck 12. Fuck. Fuck 12.